Hi, budget friends, and happy December. So, today I'm going to be taking a look at my November net worth and compare to how I've been doing and progressing throughout the year. So, this is my overview of my net worth. And when I enter all of my accounts and balances, it'll give me a total of my net worth, including all of my assets, liabilities, and a breakdown as I enter my balances. My main account is my main checking account, and I currently have 25, 32, 98. And then I have, oh, and yeah, this little pie chart comes up to show me the percentage of my assets and liabilities. My spreadsheet is populating. Okay, so with cash and gift cards, I do have a gift card that someone gave me, which was a very nice thing. I appreciated it very much. It was for work, for a job well done, and it was unexpected and wonderful. So I still have a balance on that, and I have a little bit of cash on me. So I have a total for that. And then for my credit cards, this one in particular, I pay off every month, but I do use it on a regular basis. I pay it in full every month. The next credit card, I do carry a balance. It has a 0.99% interest rate. I started a debt payoff for my two credit cards, this one and another one. So this one does carry a balance, and this is the total amount that I have right now. In November, I was able to pay off $410 from this credit card and had an interest charge of $2.66. But I was able to make some good progress on that one. And I'm planning on having this paid off by May of 2025. So I'm aggressively trying to pay these down. I did kind of pull back a little bit on that. I had a rent increase back in the summer. So I did pull back a little in paying these. I'm not at my goal for the year, but I am still making progress on these. The next one is my other credit card that I have a balance on. This one it was a balance transfer and it has 0% interest rate. These interest rates expire. So I'm trying to get everything paid off by May. I was able to also pay $410 this month. So I made a nice dent between these two with paying $820 this month for the two of them. And I didn't get charged any interest on this one. So that all went towards the debt, which is great. Next is a savings account that I have for my kids. It's a small balance of $1074.72. I did pay $40 towards this and I got some interest. It is in a high yield savings account. So the interest I got for November was $3.37. Unfortunately, the high yield interest rates are going down. So this interest that I got was less than last month. Next is another savings account. This one is my emergency fund at over 9,000, which is great. I hit my goal for this one. I was trying to save for the entire year $8,000. So I actually hit my goal by over $1,000. I am continuing to put a little bit into this one. I put $25 towards this savings account. It is in a high yield savings account. So the interest for November was $29.02. This one also got less than the month before because the interest rates are going down, which is unfortunate. So my car loan is a big debt. I am not aggressively trying to bring this one down. I got this car about a year ago when interest rates were high. This is the amount to pay over the entire life of the loan. So it includes interest. The actual amount of this loan is less than this. I believe it's like 1,600 or something like that. I mean, 16,000. I keep the balance on my net worth because that is the amount of the loan that I will have to pay with interest over the car loan. If I get out of debt with my credit cards and save up all of my goals, then I'm probably going to start to aggressively try to pay this loan down. I don't really like to have debt. Obviously, it's difficult to not have debt sometimes, and I was not expecting to get a car loan, but a tree fell on my other car a year and a half ago. So I had to get another car. I did fix the other car up, and that one is a car that we drive locally. My kids will use that one on a regular basis. It's perfectly fine. The back of the car was hit by the tree. So it was really just the trunk and some windows that got damaged. But it is an older car, so I decided to get it fixed up, get another car, and my kids are old enough to drive, so they drive that one. Next is stocks, and I have 27, 29, 61 in my personal stocks. This is my own personal investments that I do. I did start investing in 2022, so it's been a little over 2 years, and it is a small account. Last month I only deposited $20 and I was able to make $1.55 in dividends. I am looking at my stocks and portfolio. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was trying to learn about stocks and ETFs and all of the different things. And so I have a lot of ETFs and stocks in my portfolio. I actually do enjoy tracking them, but I might want to consolidate them. But anyway, I put in $20 this past month and got $1.55 in dividends. My stocks are doing well. And then my retirement account, which I take money out of well, I don't, but my work check gets money automatically withdrawn, tax deferred to go into my retirement fund. So I don't see that in my paycheck. It's just doing good. I have this little CD, which I keep meaning to take the money out and put somewhere else because it doesn't grow. I've had it for years. I have no idea why I started it. I never really put anything into it. It accumulates pennies every couple of months. There was no change this past month. I didn't even get a penny. And so that one just remains as it is. I'm going to have to do something about that one. I think about it every once in a while, usually when I do my net worth, and I say, oh, yeah, but it's a CD. It only matures at a certain time. So I usually miss the window. It's not at a bank that is nearby. It's just a weird account that I have. So I leave it on my net worth. I have some bonds that didn't change either. So I'm just going to enter those. And then I have my two cars that I was just talking about. One of them has a loan towards it, and they both took a hit in value. They went down a little over $1,000 in value between the two of them. So that's not great, but I do track those because they are property and they are part of my net worth. And then I have long-term savings accounts, which also did not change. I usually get information on these, I believe, once a year. So there's no changes right now. I have a toll account and a balance on a lunch card. My side hustles didn't make much, but I did make a little. I haven't really been focusing too much on all of my side hustles. I did not meet my goal for the year with side hustles, but it is what it is. So now everything is entered. I don't have anything in my store credit card, and I do have a holiday savings challenge that I just started. So I should be accumulating some money for a holiday savings account. But as of right now, I have taken all of that money out and allocated all of that towards buying holiday gifts. So there's nothing in that account. My assets are close to 200,000. I thought I might make it this month, but I didn't. My car values went down, so that took a hit here. And my assets total up to 198, 986.73, and that includes cash, savings accounts, my investments, and my property. And then my liabilities, which are my car loan and credit card debts, are at a negative 25, 265.23, which brings my total net worth of November to $173,721.50. My assets make up 89% of my net worth, and my liabilities make up 11%. Now I'm going to review how I've done since the beginning of the year. Here is my progress and some bar charts for the year. Starting in January, I had a total net worth of $128,719. November is up quite a bit, $45,003 from the beginning of the year. So that's pretty good. And here you can see my net worth, how it's progressively gone up since the beginning of the year. So I'm pretty happy about that. And my assets have also gone up, and my debts, I'm making quite a big dent on my debts. So I'm also pretty happy about that. My cash fluctuates. You can see a dip because I've been spending money and put some money towards gifts. So I don't really track my progress with cash because it fluctuates so much. But I do, and my property also fluctuates quite a bit. This I definitely look at because you can see there's a significant difference between the property value in the beginning of the year and also, car values go down with use. At the beginning of the year, my two cars were worth 25,625, and now they're 24,275. So they're less valuable by $1,350. But that's expected. My investments are going up, which is good. There were 2 months this year that I saw some changes, dips in my investments, and that was in April and in October. So the values went down, but they recovered pretty quickly. So that's good. And then my savings accounts have been progressively going up. In the beginning of the year, I actually got a bonus, which I kept into a savings account. So there was a jump. I didn't spend that bonus, so I was happy about that. I did have a holiday savings account included in this, which came out for holidays. That's why there was a dip, but I'm making slow progress. My liabilities are going down, which I want to see. This is my car loan, the steady amount I pay every month, and I don't pay extra on this as of right now. In savings so far this year, I've put $6,437 towards savings. My investments have gone up by $30,407. I do invest in my 401k retirement fund and stocks. I didn't put $30,407. What that is stocks have gone up this year. So that is what most of that is, which is pretty exciting to see that my investments grew over $30,000. I hope that continues. The assets I have total, including the property, went down slightly. If you add everything up, my assets total up to a $35,211 gain, which is wonderful. And then here with my loans, this is my car loan. I've been able to pay off $3,480 on my car loan so far, which again, I'm not aggressively paying off. I'm just paying the main balance. My debts, I've been able to pay off $6,312 in credit card debt. This is my 3 credit cards. I do carry a balance. At the end of the month is usually not when I pay. I pay somewhere in the middle of the month. So this includes a balance, a varying balance on my credit card that I use on a regular basis. But the other 2 credit cards that I'm paying off, I have been able to make some significant progress on those 2. My liabilities were over 35,000 at the beginning of the year, now just over 25,000. My liabilities include my debts and my car loan, which is these 2, and the progress that I've made combined is $9,792 throughout the year. My net worth, again, we went from 128 to 173, and it is a increase of over $45,000. And so that is all I have for you for my total net worth. I would love to hear about how you've been doing with your net worth. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.